Hi, Jill here, and I wanted to show you a quick little haul video from last week, show you a project I'm working on right now, and then hopefully next time I come back I'll actually show you a finished project. Let's see, this is pretty much last week. I haven't done any shopping this week, I know, hard to believe, but we're saving up for some tools for my husband at Sears this Friday, so, of course we had to put all the money to the Christmas gifts. So, first, let me wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, which is today, and let me show you really quick. So, I got some cinch wires for a project at Hobby Lobby, and while I was at Hobby Lobby, we had just gotten there, and I didn't realize they close at 8. I've only been to Hobby Lobby a few times, but they had their sale going till Saturday night. Sorry, I had to yawn. And so we got there at like 7:30, and they are closed on Sundays. So I was really happy to catch this sale. Their Prima, all their embellishments, gems, whatever, were half price. So I got each of these for $1.50. And I was running low on these. Okay, weirdo. So that's all of them, and I was really happy that was all that they had. Then I got some of this really cool pearl trim that I have been wanting, and this was $1 for the whole spool, because the ribbons are like always half price. And I got these that I already showed you, the cinch wires. So, didn't get a lot there. I can't remember if I showed you these last week or not, but I did get them last week. They're the Tim Holtz stamps. They're at Michael's. So, I was really excited when I saw these. I got every one. And actually, I had already had this one, but I wanted to show you this was one of the choices. Here's one, and then I had used this one in my bird mini. So, they had those. They were a little overpriced. Like, they were $8 to start, where if you see Stampers Anonymous has them for like $5 a piece. So, but after they were 40% off, it ended up all working out. Oh, and I did get this at Hobby Lobby, sorry. What's this? Oh. So it's the Clockwork Cuttlebug folder. It's the first large Cuttlebug folder I have. I don't know how I'm going to store that because it's not going to fit in my current storage. I also got the Shimmer Jigsaw Making Memories Alphabet, and I have pulled out a few for a project. Really pretty, glittery, and these were on clearance. So if you've been eyeing those at Michael's, I'd pick those up. Joanns, I got this paper pack, which is the Susan Wingate designer paper pack, and it is gorgeous. And here's the papers that I haven't used, and I'll show you the ones I did use. But I've used over half of this pack. And then I picked up some more chipboard on sale. And I really like this pack. I know a lot of people always have questions about chipboard, but I tend to like this pack. It's not the heaviest chipboard out there, but I find it's easier to die cut. And then it has the white and the black in here. And these sheets are like poster board, and I actually find that they're really good for die cuts. And I use it a whole lot. Actually, I'll just leave that down. So with this thing, well, let me show you the other things I got, then I'll show you the paper. I got the 7 Gypsies Steampunk stamp set. This is my first 7 Gypsies, anything really. So I was really thought that was cool. I got some Prima leaves. I don't have any of those, and I was really happy to get this. The Sizzix birds, I really like these. And, where are they? Oh. Lost something. I got the 7 Gypsies cable ties for my books, and I hadn't seen these before. I guess they've been out, but I just hadn't seen them. They're almost like a little mini bike chain, and then you unscrew them. And I thought those were going to be really cool in some of my minis. And they're nice and big. And I ordered these from scrapadabadoo.com. They're in Hawaii, but they had really reasonable shipping. And they also sent me this cute little book that I've seen at either Joanns or Michael's. And then they even sent me a cute little thank you card, which I thought was really neat. Just that added little extra touch. It's just like it sounds, Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. I found them through Laura, who's following the paper trail, on one of her Ustream classes. And it was actually this class where I decided I think the deer's going to go here. This is an exact copy of the book that Laura made, but it's really cool because this one sheet of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper makes 2 pages. And there's a pocket here, pocket here. You could slip something in here if you wanted to. And then a pocket up here. You bind it, and it all fits really nicely into this book. I did 2 different bottoms. This is the gingerbread, and this is the branches that comes with the bird. Other way. So, look at these papers. They all have borders on them. And those are out of that Susan Wingate set. And then this little deer from Tim Holtz is going to go in there somewhere. So that's a project I've been working on. I'm going to use my Bind It All with this. And then another thing I was working on, this is in very raw stages. This was my Thanksgiving cards. And I made a bunch of leaves out of the tattered leaves. And they're going to kind of go around it on the card. And then I put a little bit of the Rub and Buff on here. So I will show you this also when I'm finished with it. And then something I did get in the mail that I had forgot was my flower swap. And this is over in your paper pantry, which I am a member of. This is mine that I did. I think I showed you these. Little tissue paper, some Prima E-line, lollipop flower, and then the Tim Holtz rosette. And so you do 4, and you do, I think, 5 sets of 4. So here's mine. And then this is what I got back. And this was for the month of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So the theme was pink. Look at these. And these are made by Natalie. Aren't they beautiful? Look at all the pins, the rhinestones. Here's another pin, a little crochet flower. I think that says Nicole. And look, she put a charm on hers with a tag, and look, it's got the breast cancer awareness ribbon. And then look at her flowers. The lace tissue paper, or maybe mulberry. That one's a button with a rose on it, and then lollipop. And these are, sorry, the lollipop, what looks like a die cut, and then the rolled flower. So cool. These are by Penny. And Penny even put an extra one here on the top that looks stamped and cut out. Look at this ribbon one, gathered ribbon. Another mulberry type. Another lollipop with, look at that pin. And then that's a rolled one. And then she has, I think you can see that, the fabric behind it. And then these, Tina Lynn. Look at these, how cool. Tulle, some felt, and then this fluffy one. And there's some of the ribbon. And then look at this. That was her 4. And then she gave us an extra stick pin. Oh, and again, a felt flower. Look at the beads. And look, it's one of those long ones. Isn't that cool? So, and all of them were just finished so nicely. So it was a great swap. So in January, I'm going to participate in this again for sure. I also did the stick pin swap, but I totally flaked out on the postage. So she was kind enough to let me send that to her. So she's going to send me my stick pins this week. And so I should get those any day now. When I do, I'll be sure to show them to you. But definitely over at Your Paper Pantry, they've got some amazing swaps. And I'm really glad I'm a member and plan to be a lot more active after the holidays. And you should really check them out if you get a chance. And again, have a great Thanksgiving. And I will check back with you with some finished projects. Bye.